Hey, boys and girls, how are you doing today? We hope you're doing well. We miss having you here in class with us. So, we're going to play a game on the Everyday Math website again today, and you played it before we went virtual. And hopefully, as we play it again today, and I'll show you how to play again, it'll get a little bit easier for you because I know before we went virtual, it was really kind of tricky when some of you had trouble with it, but I'll try to do a good job explaining it, okay? So today we will find the total number of dots in an array by using repeated addition because this is teaching us how to add bigger numbers quicker and to start learning multiplication. So this is the one that we went over that's on evaluate. Now, for this one, you want to find the total first. So it's asking to create an equation. And remember, equation is just another way to say number model. So count how many total fish there are. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So the answer for this equation has to be 12, which means we can eliminate the ones that do not equal 12 right off the start. Okay, so those two don't equal 12. Those aren't right. Now, we need to see how many times they're adding 3 to get the answer of 12. So if we look up here, this is 3, 3, 3, 3. They add 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So this adds 3, 1, 2, 3 times. That's not right. This adds 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This one would be the right answer. Okay, so how you're going to be successful, you're going to draw your rows going down. You will draw your columns going across, and then your game will just, if you have any extra, will make you put them to the side of the screen. On your Excel slip, we're going to write the number model and use the repeated addition to solve it. Okay, so how many dots are there? Well, I can either see that there are 2 dots in a column. So columns are going up and down like you would see on a building. They go up and down. So there are 2 dots in each column. Or if I'm looking at the rows that go across like our chairs in the classroom, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could either do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. In other words, counting by twos. Or I could do 5 plus 5. So that's very sloppy, sorry. So if I count by twos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there are 10 total, or 5 plus 5 equals 10. So how many rows of dots there are going across? There are 2 rows going across. 1, 2. How many dots are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 dots in each row. And then total, we just said we could do 5 plus 5, which is 10. So that would look like 5. Our number model would be 5 plus 5 equals 10. Or I could write out 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10. And that would give us a number model for this array. It could be either one. Okay. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10, or 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now, let me show you how to play this game again. Now, watch first, and then you'll go back and play in just a second. So, remember, you're going to click the plus sign, and then you will click the house, and that's going to take you to the resource portal, okay? From there, let me move my face out of the way. Try to put it over here. Okay, you're going to scroll down and find McGraw-Hill. There's McGraw-Hill. And then scroll down again and you'll click on McGraw-Hill again. And mine, let me refresh so that you can see the actual icon. It's the MC. Okay, so you'll click on that in just a second after this video. Okay, after you sign in with Google, you'll click on your student book. And then you'll click on EM Games Online. Now, from there, you're going to play division arrays again. So we'll click on challenge and then find division arrays. Okay, and then click again. And now start. Yay! Click colors that you want.
It's time to play division arrays. Let's go. Click the deck to get a number card. This is the total number of counters in your array. Click the die to get a number 1 through 6. This is the number of equal-sized rows in your array. Drag counters to your workspace to make your array. Use all the counters if you can. If you have extra counters, you can drag them to an empty part of your workspace. When you're done, use the keypad to enter the number of counters in one row of your array.
Okay, so now I'm going to drag my counters up. Remember, he just said the die is how many rows you have, and rows are going across like our chairs in the classroom. So I only have 1, and I have a total of 6 in each row. So I really just have to, oops, sorry, not the right one, drag up my counters. I just have to drag up 6 and have 1 row. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then how many do I have in one row? I just have 1 row, so I put 6 up there, and I count 6.
Great job. You earn double points for using all the counters. Now, it's the computer's turn.
Okay, so they drew 9, and they had to have 5 in each row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they put the extras just randomly out into space. And then they said they had a total of 1 per row. Okay, so it's our turn again. We're going to draw the cards. This is how many we have total. That's a lot. We're going to click on that's how many rows we should have. So I'm going to go ahead and mark my rows. Rows go across. I'm going to draw them going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to fill in my rows. So I'm at 5. I'm going to keep counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I got to this number, so I have to stop. And look at my array. That does not look like an array. An array has to have an equal amount of rows and the number of columns and rows. So it has to be an equal amount of counters. I have 2 that are missing right here. So these 3 that don't fit are just going to go randomly, oopsie, it's not that one, randomly over into the middle over here, okay? And now you count how many in one row. I have 1, 2, 3, so I record that. Two rows, 16 total. That means 8 in one row. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time, and then you guys will get to play in just a second. So I need to have 7 total counters and 5 rows. So I'm going to mark my rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to put 6, 7. So I had 5 rows, and now I needed a total of 7, so I put my 7. And now, does this look like an array, or does this not look like an array? You should say it does not look like an array because it has 2 random ones and it's not equal. So these need to go randomly over here. And how many do I have in each row? Here's 1, here's 1, here's 1, 1, 1. So my answer would be 1. Okay, so you'll keep playing if you want until one of either you or the computer wins. If you want to play it one more time, that's fine. Then you'll click the little X like I'm doing to come back to Canvas. And then you'll click the next button, and here's your exit slip. So you're going to draw an array, and this is the number of rows you should have and columns. So rows, you need to have 5. You draw your 5 going down first to mark your rows, and then fill in your rows with 3 per row. And then which number model matches the array, you need to figure out what your answer is. Okay, very good job today, guys. I hope you had fun playing